Welcome to Market Like a Hot Shot. We're going to make it a rap song today. Market Like a Hot Shot. Episode 43 here, 43. Live in the Framingham State studio today, Mr. Feudo. Studio Feudo.
Yeah. What was the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Wasn't there a number that was like the magic number? Was it 42?
42.
Or was it 43? Like, did we miss that last time?
We missed it.
I don't know. Producers, you want to look it up?
We need help for the producers. So
that's where we'll have you guys check it up on the internet for us.
So hey, are we before we get started with our topic, which is protect your business like a hot shot?
Yeah.
We have to introduce somebody today.
Oh yeah, let's bring them on over.
42, by the way.
It's what? 42?
Oh, thank
so
you.
we missed the opportunity.
Yeah, see, that's how much we're... You over here, Ryan.
Ryan.
This is Ryan, right
He's
there.
our newest team member.
Newest team member here.
On board.
The Market Like a Hot Shot family.
Yeah.
How about that? Welcome, Ryan. Glad you're here. And man, we're growing, huh?
We are.
We're growing like a lemon tree in the middle of Florida.
We're growing like a hot shot.
Growing like a hot shot. So welcome, everyone. Protect your business identity like a hot shot. Man, you got inspired about this week's topic. Let's just say.
Did, yeah. So
what's the viral LinkedIn story that started it all?
Yeah, that's one of the things I think we'll kick off the episode when we get to it about that. But that's the first thing we're going to talk about.
Yep.
And the importance of protecting your business identity. A lot of business owners don't really think about that.
Yeah, they're too busy running their business, right? And how about domain names, man? That could be a whole different game.
I know. We'll have domains like a hot shot.
Domains like a hot shot. What to buy, what to ignore, and how to avoid being scammed.
Right.
You know?
And that's what
you never want to be scammed out there, right? It's terrible. Then trademarks. You know, what do they protect? When to do it yourself? When do you need to get a lawyer? I would say get a lawyer.
I'd say get a lawyer, too.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that. And then, of course, the third pillar, protecting your brand from impersonation. Yeah, somebody wanted to be Jeff DeSocio.
Oh.
Yeah, they had like some fake Facebook page, you know. I was like, go away, dude. There is a Jeff DeSocio, by the way, lives on the West Coast. That's a
really?
That's a weatherman. Yeah, it was a weatherman in Los Angeles. So.
See, I don't have anyone else well, my cousin has my name, but we have different middle initials or different middle names.
But you know, I know us hot shots have swagger, but this is a very serious topic, so we're really excited to chat about it and all. And hey, you know,
gonna kick off our shout-outs.
Shout-outs.
We wouldn't be Market Like a Hot Shot without our Market Like a Hot Shot shout-outs.
Shout-outs. Shout-out to our crew here, Reagan, what's her name? Virginia and Ryan here. They're doing a great job. And, you know, yesterday we were at Venture Cafe in Cambridge. Great AI topic there. That was it.
Agentic AI.
Agentic AI versus generative AI. And what's the difference, man? I explained it to my non-technical wife, and she gets it now from going to that session.
I thought it was good because, to your point, when Tricia asked everybody who's using agentic AI, a lot of people were like, "Well, let's define it first." And people thought like a chatbot was considered agentic.
It's not.
It's really having AI. Act as a true agent, act like a worker where you don't have to interact with it. It just automatically goes in and it makes decisions.
And replacing jobs. But we'll talk about that later. That's another point.
That's another topic for another episode.
Day. So, and then Chucky Goldstone, of course, Victor Lee. Yeah. Those are some great. Trisha, and I met the founder of CIC yesterday, talked to him for a little while, Tim Rowe.
Yeah, Tim was great.
And he's a great guy. What a background he has, too. So, good times there.
Made
good
some
times.
New friends there too, which is
Venturo is great for visibility, right? But visibility also means you need to protect your brand. So the more you get out there, you got to really always have to dedicate cycles towards protecting yourself.
Yeah.
And so you're protecting yourself, Mr. Feudo. You know I was going to ask this question, right?
I know.
How is that spring challenge going?
The spring challenge has been interesting, and I actually got really sick last week, and. Reagan saw me on Thursday.
Face down, right? Was he face down, Reagan?
He was face up.
Face up?
Yeah,
okay.
But barely face up. It's something that, when you do anything that's like weight loss related, and I'm trying to lose 10% of my body weight, which is a lot.
That's a lot.
But the first thing I'll say is just talk to your doctor. I did clear it with my doctor before I went on it.
Yeah.
And it's going. It's not going as fast as I'd like it to, and I've hit some bumps in the road.
Yeah,
but
well, he's got to Ryan. He's got to show up at the LA Fitness in Natick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he hasn't done that yet.
Yeah,
right?
You and I still have that workout.
I'll be there tomorrow morning, Saturday, bright and early. Yeah.
All right, I may be there.
But just like fitness, we're talking about fitness here, protecting your business is about consistency and prevention. So going to the gym consistently and preventing yourself from, bad health outcomes, right? Same thing, right?
Yeah.
So, so let's get right into this viral LinkedIn story. This is, everyone out there in our audience, let me tell you, this is a very interesting story. Just from an innocent post on LinkedIn.
Yeah, I mean, so what happened is somebody reached out to me through LinkedIn, and they're like, oh, I bought a jvf.something domain name, and I'd like to sell it to you. And I'm like, that's kind of interesting. I own definitely 20 plus domain names just for for JVF. Plus we have the market like a Hotshot ones, a whole bunch of different other domain names. And the key thing here is that I actually own a trademark. So this person went in, saw that it was available, and then looked up me, wanted to sell it to me. We had a very interesting conversation. I posted it on LinkedIn. It got a ton of engagement, like 83,000 people.
Impressions?
Yeah, impressions.
Wow.
I got 140 people looking at my profile, and then like another 20 plus followers. And
so do you have 24/7 protection at your house right now?
I know. I probably need it.
Yeah, you never know. You be careful of that, right?
No, but I mean, it was a touchy subject for some people. A lot of, most people agreed with me. They're like, yeah, this is kind of extortion. Other people, some of the domain name brokers are like, well, you should have just registered it. And it's like, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't go in and look at every top-level domain that's out there and go and register things. But it's like, it is a trademark.
Hold that thought. You ever notice that people that bitch and moan, I'm using...
That's all right, because we're going to talk about something...
But it's like, they look at them, they have like 10 followers. Huh. You ever notice that? The ones that are worse on social media are the ones with like...
Yeah, like I had a few people that just like, they're like, well, you should have just bought it. And
then you look at the guy, he's some game dude, with
and that's
5
really,
followers.
Yeah, they have like no followers,
whatever.
No engagement. And it's like, and you see that on Reddit especially. Those people are, that do that. But the bottom line is it was a good conversation to have.
Yep.
One of the things, I'm going to put this in the poll because I've gotten some feedback. I titled the post, someone really pissed me off today. Now, the question is LinkedIn? Yeah, but LinkedIn isn't Facebook, right? So some people said to me that, you may have wanted to be a little bit more professional. I'm like, nah, I'm angry. I want to be who I am. And pissed off was more accurate than saying, I was really upset about something.
Well, that's authentic, though.
It's authentic. It's like you got to be you,
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm going to share.
You swear a lot, so.
I actually don't, right? No, I keep my language.
You don't know him too well.
Yeah.
Jeff, on the other hand.
I know. Jeff drops F-bombs all the time.
I'm like an Englishman,
Yeah.
But, why does this all matter, though? We're bringing this up today. Cyber squatting is so real. Yeah. Small businesses are prime. And this is another thing. Everyone thinks the big, well-known brands and businesses are targeted.
Right.
But the bad people are going for that little mom and pop in Main Street, USA.
So they want to scare you. And
they want to scare you.
They know that there's a good chance you're not fully informed.
And people don't know their rights. Like, you don't know your rights. You'd be surprised. You should probably understand, as a small business owner, dedicate some time to understand your rights.
Yeah. I mean, my reply back to the person was, I'm not going to be extorted. I didn't say it that way, but my reply was essentially, I'm not interested in giving you any money. I own a trademark. Don't F with my trademark.
Yeah. Did you really say F? Did you spell it out?
Way.
You didn't spell
but
it
I was like, I said, however you're going to use it, don't create confusion with my trademark. So I think I got the message across to the dude.
What do you think he was from Pakistan or something?
Egypt.
Figures.
Yeah, we did some digging on him.
Good. Investigation. Always investigate that. So let's dig into domain names, like your first line of defense.
Right.
Why does it matter?
Well, that's your address on the internet, right? And if you can get the .com, the .com is the most important thing.
No.
It's very, very difficult now we have jvf.com. I bought that in 1998, and believe it or not,
for $5.
No, it was like more expensive than it would be today. I think I paid $40.
Yeah.
Back then. But someone actually owned it before me, and then they decided they didn't want it and let it expire.
There is only one James Victoria Feudo. Come on. That's what JVF stands for, right?
I thought it was Virginia. No.
Oh, Virginia.
No, but I mean, I bought the domain name back then, so it's, it is pretty valuable to have a three-letter .com.
Yeah, no, it's very catchy too.
And it's hard to get those, like any three-letter, three-digit combination. I don't know if any are available if you went into, whether it's GoDaddy or Namecheap or wherever you were going to buy.
It's like a vanity license plate, right?
Yeah, so it's.
You gotta
important
get the JVF vanity license plate.
Yeah, I don't know if I want people to know it's me driving.
Yeah, all right. Just some dots thrown at you.
Yeah.
So, when you buy it, get your exact business name. Don't mess around. Just like JVF's the name of your business. Yeah. And, most relevant ones we already talked about, .com, .net, .org if you're a nonprofit. .maybe, have you heard? Oh, .so, .co. That's really confuses people. .com, .co.
Yeah. I mean, there's like .co.uk. Like, people go in there, Italy, like I think, I forget the country that had .ws, but somebody bought that years and like decades ago. Somebody bought that top-level domain name and called it World Site. You don't have to go crazy with it. You can, and we do that. We have probably a dozen domain names that point to jvf.com. That you can get multiple domain names and point them to the same website. It's pretty easy to do.
Why don't we get every domain name pointed to our Market Like a Hotshot website?
Oh my goodness!
So that's another thing you don't want not to buy, right? You don't want to buy every top level domain on the planet,
right?
Or dozens of variations you'll never use. I mean, the whole idea is to protect your business. But what's your thoughts on this? Like, if somebody bought JVF.AI, whatever it was. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, that blew up, and you have all this increased traffic on the JVF.com.
Yeah.
That would not be a bad thing in a weird way.
Yeah.
Let them buy it almost.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, but you got to also look at it like, what if someone bought like Coca-Cola.xyz? Like, XYZ is a top-level domain name, which I think
What else is there? ABC, DEF?
Like, we have JVF.solutions, which I thought was insane that I went out and bought that one.
Yeah.
We have JVF.app, we have JVF. Like all this different stuff. But, think about it like Coca-Cola, right? Someone's like Coca-Cola.xyz and it's going to be like a site for Pepsi. I mean, you get in trouble for doing crap like that.
Yeah, so only buy the essentials, ignore the noise.
Yeah.
Always make sure you renew. What's your thought about multi-year renewals?
What's
You're
weird?
Saving money, but...
No, actually, you're not, because last time I did JVF.com, I renewed it for 10 years, and it was more expensive than renewing it 10 times for 1 year.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know what? I don't want to risk it. I don't want to have to remember.
Yeah.
And so now it's all set. Like, and a lot of our clients have their domain names renewed all the way through 2030 and beyond.
Wow. They'd be in business a long time, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, and I mean, it's the wise thing to do because people miss those notifications. In fact, one of the things we've been doing for our clients is that all of our clients, they go into our CRM, their website, their domain names, and we track the dates for them. We now have a process that will go and let them know 30, 14, 7, and then 1 day out from when their domain name's ready to expire.
Yeah.
And they get a notification from us because a lot of times they'll get stuff from GoDaddy. Like, these people don't deal with domains a lot. And if they bought it like 3-5 years of a domain name, they may be like, and sometimes they get them from like Two Cows or some other.
Two Cows?
Yeah, TUCOWS.
Yeah,
they're a domain name registrar that a lot of people private label.
Yeah.
Or resell through there. But they may not know who they're coming from. So we add that service. And then our service also will check if they've updated it, and then it'll update our CRM so they don't get extra notifications that they don't need. But it's that important that we've added that feature to all of our maintenance plans. So
very good.
That's that.
So deepen into the domain, just when to buy them. If you're scaling, rebranding yourself, your company, or launching a new product line. I think those are like the 3 top reasons why you'd want to invest in additional domains, right?
Absolutely.
And then what happens if somebody buys a trademark domain, which almost happened?
Yeah. I mean, the first thing you do is talk to an IP attorney. And that's,
get a lawyer involved.
Yeah.
Seriously.
The IP attorney that handled our trademark, he's addressing this one, so...
Knowing your rights under the ACPA is big.
Right.
And don't panic.
And
don't negotiate with a scam artist.
Exactly.
Write that down, everybody. Never negotiate with a scam artist when it comes to protecting your business, because it always will end badly, right?
Right.
You don't, and last but not least, with closing out about domains, you don't need 50 domains. You need the right ones.
Right.
All right. So it's still, we talked about lawyers, guns, and money here. How about trademarks, protecting your name and logo and identity?
Right.
What does a trademark? What is it like? You got a trademark for a market like a Hotshot, don't we?
Not yet. We're in the process.
You better get one. So what does a trademark protect though? What's the reasons?
Yeah, I mean, the trademark prevents other people from using your name in the same type of industry. So one thing that you do got to be clear on with this is that, not that someone would do market like a Hotshot as a, I don't know, clothing company, right?
That might be a cool clothing company.
Yeah.
Look out. I think Reagan she's an entrepreneur. She's going to be opening up the market like a Hotshot clothing company.
We're going to call it Hotshot Clothing.
Hotshot Clothing.
No, but I mean, like, if you, and it's really tricky. I mean, this is why an attorney would give people a lot of really good advice. But what it does is it prevents two businesses from having the same brand in the same industry. So I didn't just get one trademark. I actually got a few of them. So it covers us in a lot of different types of domains, and that's where having a good attorney who will ask you, well, what do you plan to do with it? What are you using it? And there's a whole process to go through. So when you submit your trademark, they're going to ask you, when have you started using it? So like in my case, we went to the Wayback Machine, and it showed,
Wayback Machine.
if you remember that, archive.web, right?
Yeah.
And we were able
Netscape.
to find, we were able to on there find screenshots of JVF.com in the early 2000s showing that we were involved in the activities that were involved, that we were trying to get trademarked. So your logo, there's a lot of stuff like that. And then, we talked about Rocket Like a Hotshot, the music. That's a whole other topic.
That's gonna be fired up soon. Rocket Like a Hotshot. So we just like domains. Well, not really domains, but trademarks. Doing it yourself versus an attorney. Of course, you can do it yourself, but you're saving money. But then there's a huge risk, right? An IP attorney reduces that risk, avoids rejections, and protects you long term.
Yeah.
Again, it's insurance. If you really think of it, people hate paying for insurance, but imagine if you get sued. Imagine if somebody scams you out a lot of money. You got that backing right there, right? So when do you trademark? When's the best time to trade? Like market like a Hotshot. When's the best time to do it?
Once you know that your brand is stable, that's when you want to start the process for making sure that you have a trademark. Because, the other thing too is a lot of times people will start a business and then they go to have a website, and then they try to buy the domain name, and then they realize, hey, somebody else is.
Well, that's one of the first things you got to do.
Yeah.
When you start your business, part of your business plan is even if before you have a website, you get that domain name spot.
The domain name, yeah.
Yeah, get them. Get the trademarks all in place. What do you not trade? Like everyone's like, oh shoot, could I trademark my business?
Yeah.
My business name, right? What not to trademark? I always say generic names like Smith.
Well, I mean, I'll give you an example is that we have a social media platform that we haven't officially launched yet. We call it Connections internally.
Yeah.
But I can't trademark that. I've actually tried to, and we pushed through to get the trademark, and it's too generic, so they won't let us do that.
Yeah. And another thing is don't trademark what you don't plan to use, because then you're wasting cycles.
Yeah.
You're
wasting money too. I mean, a trademark at this recording time is $250 to file, plus your attorney fees.
And that's probably going to go up, I bet.
Yeah.
Everything's going up. It's inflation. It's like gas prices right now. So glad I bought a hybrid. Wow.
But I mean,
what timing on that?
I do want to reiterate the importance of if you want a good IP attorney to do your trademark for you, because he or she will look at what's out there competitively. They know how to respond to requests and things like that. I have someone that reached out to me 3 or 4 times recently saying that we're going to trademark JVF this or that, and it's like he wanted to give me the opportunity to buy the trademark before and it didn't make any sense, but I did send it over to my attorney, and he's like, He goes, this is nonsense. He's like, I'm the attorney on record. He should be sending it to me, not
Yeah.
to you, first of all.
Yeah.
And he's like, if you ever get crap like this again, just send it over. So, they are invaluable for something like that. And, even if it's $1,000, it's well worth
It's
your
well
time.
worth it. Well worth it.
But it's also, it's more than just protection, right?
Yeah.
It's
plus.
leverage, for when you have these issues.
Yeah, it's always good when you're running a business in general, proactive as possible. And being proactive is protecting your business. Should be one of the top parts of your business plan is how you're protecting your business. And how about, let's go into impersonating. There's only one James Feudo in the world. There is only one Ryan. There's only one Victoria, or whatever her name is. And there's also one Reagan.
Yesterday when we were driving to Venture Cafe, Jeff got stuck behind someone that was driving a little erratically, and it was Virginia.
It was Virginia.
The plate was Virginia. It was from the state of Virginia, and I'm like, and Jeff goes, this person probably doesn't know where they're from. They're from Virginia. And I'm like, don't you mean Victoria?
Victoria, which is a very beautiful place, by the way. You ever
I've
been
never been.
Never been in Canada. Victoria, Canada is insane. You got to go there.
Hotshot Gardens.
Yeah.
They have a mini version of that in Epcot. That's the closest I've been. Over in
So,
Disney.
I think I've had this situation too. Fake social accounts.
Mm-hmm. That happens a lot.
Yeah, it happens. What I and this is a Facebook tip that I noticed is make sure only your friends see all your pictures, including your profile picture, and anything about you.
Yeah.
I even fake my birthday on Facebook. I know you shouldn't do that, but because what happens? I was born in 79, but I was really born in 69. But I say I'm born in 79. But
Well, now everybody knows it.
yeah, I know. Sorry, it's public now, but they don't know.
Hey, if you have a Wikipedia page, it'll have your date of birth on it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, when Market Like a Hotshot is huge, right?
Yeah.
I'll create one for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys. That's your next assignment. Create a Wikipedia.
A Wikipedia page for Jeff and James, Market Like a Hotshot, and then lookalike websites. Does anyone mimic JVF.com?
Thankfully, no. But I remember back when Amazon first came out. Like this was I was still in grad school, so like 97, 96-ish.
That's when Jeff Bezos had the books in his garage.
It was all, and all it was books and music at the time.
Speaking of Bezos, we haven't seen him in a while. What's he going? You're
talking about our good friend Gary?
Yeah. I haven't seen him in a while. What's going on with the Bezos?
I saw him. He was here yesterday,
Yeah.
but I didn't have a chance to talk with him.
All
But
right.
Gary's a great guy. We love you, Gary.
Gary, we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, lookalike websites.
But I want to get back to that story. Like, this was way, way, way back when. Somebody bought Amazon, Z-O-M, instead of N.com.
Yeah.
And they've had ads for BarnesandNoble.com on there. This was in the mid-'90s. That's how far back these impersonator websites
That's pretty
go.
high tech for 1995. Yeah.
And if you remember, there was like WhiteHouse.com
Yep.
was actually an adult site.
Oh, jeez.
So people would
Were you going to the site, James? Let's be serious.
I was actually going to make a political joke, but I'm going to not make it.
They're doing
no,
this.
but it was
never mind.
No, but it was hilarious that like somebody got that, and people would be going to like, all right, they're going to the White House, and I think the, office of the president finally wrestled that one back pretty quickly. But yeah, like you're thinking to yourself, oh, I'm going to go to the White House, or I want to book I'm going to D.C. I want to book a tour of the White House. They type out whitehouse.com and they're like, whoa, that's not what I.
That's not the tour they want to be going to.
Yeah.
And yeah, so lookalike, and then phishing emails. We have that. That's a rampant issue today. Pay your bill, or here's a fax, or.
You want to know one of the worst things that I get is I get emails even from former employees that has their names on there saying, can you please update my payroll to be this direct deposit account? And I'm like, they've done it to current employees too. It's like I'd be sitting in the office, like they haven't done it to Reagan, but if let's pretend it's let's pretend I get something that says from Reagan, and I'm like, Reagan, did you just send me this? No, that's how foolish it is, and it's like the scammers are getting better and better.
They are, but one thing you can't check is the email address.
That's the first clue.
First
but
look
they're
at
spoofing that too.
Yeah, they are. But look at I've noticed it too, and I do. Sometimes they spoof your domain name, right? But you gotta there's a way to look at the history of where it's coming from, right?
Yeah, that's a little bit more technical. So on your phone, right?
Yeah.
That's the worst place to look at these emails. If you don't recognize the sender, don't look at it on your phone.
Don't even bother.
On your computer, like I'll let it come up in Outlook and then I'll hover over the link because it's like, you'll see something like, oh, you need to update your whatever. You click on it. You go to a site that looks like the legit website, except you'll see like .com, like all this other stuff because there's like multiple subdomains on there. And you think it's a legit website and it's not. You've got to be super, super careful.
Just, when I say take a deep breath, breathe.
Yeah.
And don't do something stupid.
Yeah.
Don't hit any links. No, I'm
Don't
sorry.
hit any links.
Don't say stupid. That's a bad word.
No,
just be careful. Just be careful.
Be super careful. So like anything that looks suspicious, don't act on it right away. Take a deep breath. Open it up in your computer and hover over the link. Like don't. Unfortunately, on our phones, we don't have that hover ability.
That's why laptops should never die, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Like even tablets, you don't want to do it on a tablet, obviously.
Yeah.
You need something with like a mouse that you can, like a cursor that you can control. It's really important to do that. So. Yep.
So phishing emails, that's some good tips.
Yeah.
And then to protect yourself, securing your social handles early. We talked about consistent branding last week.
Yeah.
Because if you have brands all over the place, people will mimic you. So that take last episode 42 and 43 and put them together on that. Right.
So let me ask you a question. How many times have you had an Instagram follower that has a celebrity name, and then when you look at it,
yeah, and they have like 50 followers.
Well, yeah, but the other thing too is that they have like, let's say it's Katy Perry. I don't know why she jumped in my mind, but we were talking about that earlier.
Who's Katy Perry?
I know, but it'd be like Katy Perry _
Yeah.
Right. And then there's all sorts of photos of Katy Perry on the account.
Yeah.
And, you're like, oh,
Wow, she sent me a private message.
And it'll say I got kicked out. I lost access to my main account, so here's my new one. And then it's like, oh, yeah, I'm talking with Katy Perry.
So on Instagram, don't they have a certified check mark on there?
They do. Yeah. But anyone can get that.
Yeah. So, yeah, not to say I avoid celebrities, but I avoid celebrities on Instagram.
I avoid
them. They're trying to get to you, though, right?
Yeah. And unfortunately.
Celebrities like you.
Yeah, they like me.
We were talking about that last night.
They do.
I get some celeb followers.
I do. They follow me. It's wild.
They do.
I won't go into who, but like the girl's jealous. But
yeah, what you'll want to do is you want to go to Jeff's LinkedIn and then see who all his followers are.
Yeah, 18,000 or something.
Yeah, you have to go through every single one.
But I mean, here's a great way to protect yourself. Google Alerts. Do you use Google Alerts?
I use them all the time.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So I would say Google how to set up Google Alerts. Does that say that really fast? But you want to set them up so that way you're alerted when there is a potential problem about to happen. Remember, we talked about before being proactive as much as possible with your business, right?
Right.
And educate your audience on what's official. It's a big one. So, good stuff, man. Wow. Domains,
a lot of information,
trademarking, and then protecting your brand from impersonation. Just be careful. Be very private on social media. Your friends, you trust your friends, right? And I know on LinkedIn, on LinkedIn, I'm a little bit more open on with connecting to people because you never know. But I always think about Facebook and Instagram especially. You got to be really careful there.
I mean, I actually haven't posted on my personal Facebook or Instagram. I don't think I posted in over a year.
Yeah. And, Victoria still hasn't set my friend request yet.
That's because you're requesting it from Victoria, not Virginia.
All right. It's like.
And you know what's funny is that there was a Victoria that I had to send an email to, and I wrote Virginia in there. I'm getting Jeff-itis because when I see
the social connector-itis.
Yeah, it's like Virginia. It's like sometimes. I think there was a time where she wasn't here, and I called her. I was talking to Reagan, and I'm like, Victoria, and she's like, "Don't you mean Virginia?" I'm like, "Ugh." And then
we start calling Reagan Rachel.
Well, then the other one is Chuck. So like, I get an email from Chuck, and then all I can think of is you calling him Chucky Gold, which just like, and then Gary, Gary.
We gotta have Chucky on here.
Chuck's gonna be. We'll do a storytelling like a Hotshot. We'll take a deeper dive into what we talked about
episode 52 maybe.
Yeah, and we'll get Chuck. Chuck is a phenomenal person.
We'll have to give him a booster sheet for the chair, though, right?
Yeah, it's like I'm.
yours?
Yeah, mine.
Yeah, we're gonna give him. We'll have to find. Do we have another chair in the
we
building?
have to
that's
find
like
another
this?
chair.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm on it.
No, yours is my size, Reagan. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to line up the chairs so our heights are all the same.
So I'm sorry, Chuck.
I know. Hey,
Hey,
if my weight we're making fun of, we can make
I
fun of
know.
Jeff's height.
It's all in good fun here at
have a blast.
marketlikeahotshot.com.
Yeah.
So rapid fire here. So buy your primary domain and 1 or 2 key variations. That's it. Don't go crazy, right?
I mean, if you can afford it, you can get more than that. But
Yeah.
like, don't.
It
go
could get
crazy.
expensive though.
Yeah. I mean, an average domain is between $15 and $20 a year to renew. So, just think about it that way. You get 20 domain names. It's like $300 to $400.
Yeah, it adds up. It's
year.
like a bad Netflix subscription, you know.
Wow.
And then here's a big one: don't ever negotiate with a cyber squatter, scam artist, scumbag. Any other words for them?
Yeah, but I want this to. I don't want to have to click that explicit content.
Oh,
button.
okay, yeah, on Spotify. And then trademarking. We talked about trademarking.
Yeah.
That's
Definitely look into that. Speak to an IP attorney and speak to a good one with a good reputation.
If you're in a local chamber, definitely you want to get a local attorney. Don't get some attorney in like Guatemala or somewhere or whatever.
I mean, mine's in White Plains, New York. So
Okay.
he's like just the next state over, but
Yeah.
he's a great guy.
He's
So
not a
shout
Yank.
out to Sergey.
He's not a Yankee fan, is he?
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
well,
Well,
he-
he's upstate, so he might be.
He might be the Buffalo Bills or whatever. And then securing your social handles early. We talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about that a few
times, and
episodes.
monitoring your online brand like a hawk. That's what Google Alerts could help you with.
Yeah.
And then protect your identity before somebody else profits from it. You don't want people making money off you. You should be making.
You're the
all
one
mo-
that's working hard. You don't want other people to profit. It's kind of like, this is going to be a little sketchy for me to say, but I have to say it. You and I are having this huge event April 8th, right?
Oh yes.
We are expecting between 100 and 150 people. We have space for up to 300.
Yeah, it's a big room.
We really want to promote this thing. But, if you have somebody there that's like, oh, I sell websites. I sell social media.
Oh,
It's like,
jeez. Here
we
we
have
go.
a word. What's our word for people like that? What do we
Pain
call
in the
them?
asses.
Well, no, but we have an official hotshot term, right?
Not quizzing you.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
I get to
Wait,
quiz
hold on.
Jeff.
I gotta drink more tea.
He's gonna drink more tea. But what do we call those people? I know
Boring
the
like a hot shot.
The not charge.
The not shot. You're a not shot.
You're a not shot.
Not
if you're
shot.
doing stuff like that.
So April 8th at Capey's
Capey's
Sports Bar, Framingham, Massachusetts.
And we
I always say it wrong, just like Victoria,
Yeah.
Veronica,
chat GTT.
Chat GTT. So
McDonald's theme song.
we'll post the We're all over the place on a Friday afternoon, but
know.
April 8th, 6:00. Was it People Party?
The 3 Ps. So it's going to be people. It's going to be the networking portion,
Podcast and
which-
party.
and then it's going to turn into a
Skip the
party.
podcast.
Yeah. Jeff wants to get right to the party. So
Let's
the
just
podcast,
get to the party.
It's
Fun
going
party.
Yeah, it's going to be the quickest That's probably going to be our quickest live podcast.
5 minutes,
because
man.
well, I'll be like, do we have time for another guest? And then Reagan or Virginia, I almost let me say Victoria. Reagan and Virginia are going to be like, one more, and Jeff's like, really? And we are going to kick it off with karaoke.
Oh, beautiful.
Right afterwards, Jeff and I are going to perform one of our famous karaoke performances.
Bruno Mars. I just might.
We're going to keep that secret for a
All
little
right.
bit, but the producers did tell me they were planning on they have some fun things that they're going to share. I don't know when the information's going to leak out, but there'll be
There'll be some. Yeah. So
keep an eye on our social channels because we've got some cool things that we're going to share about the event.
Very good. April 8th. So put that down in your calendar. Click our link. We'll provide it on this
Yeah, we'll
our
add it
follow
on.
up here. And then like, comment, repost. We want comments. So if you want to be on the show, we got to see your comments on any episode. We have 43 of them now.
Yeah, this
So
is
this is number 43. Comment. We'd like to hear from you. We'd like to hear about what you like to hear about. What's been the struggle here in the world of marketing and entrepreneurship. Love to help you. We'll get the right guests on here after episode 50. And I love it. marketlikeahotshot.com. I heard some new shirts are coming out soon too.
Yep, we just
We're
got
working.
that
We're
ball
working
rolling on that.
The
Yeah,
merch,
we,
so-
we've got a lot of stuff in place, and then Negotiate Like a Hotshot will be live within the next few days.
That's in the learning page.
That's going to be on our learning page. So we're going to add our third course. And the
Learn
courses they're inexpensive. They're e-learning, but these are courses that we've actually taught in person.
So yeah, so you got to click the learn button on marketlikeahotshot.com, or even go to learnlikeahotshot.com to be able to learn about
two domain names.
Yeah, we got two of them right there. So, all right, man, let's do it. Let's have a good weekend. Rock and roll. You know, protecting your brand like a hotshot. Be proactive. Protect yourself and keep out the scumbags. Have a good day.